Alright, welcome back to the South African career mode. In today's video we'll be taking on Bangladesh. A very promising victory against New Zealand has seen us in a little bit of confidence, and this is the squad we will be going with. We have made a few changes to the squad. You will see Lauren Steenkamp, he's no longer in the squad anymore. We have brought in a debutant called, if I can go back, I'm just looking up player for the moment, Zin Tims, I can't even say his name. But anyway, this guy was the leading run scorer in the South African first class cricket. Swallow Nintiz. I don't even know how to pronounce his name, so sorry for butchering it, but unfortunately, I always have trouble with some of these South African names. You see there, he was posting some big scores, so we hopefully he can convert those scores into a solid place, because we are looking for a opener to partner with Milan. And you might be wondering why Alga's not opening. I personally would like to see Alga end his career as a number 3, and that is what I'm going to do. But yeah, this should be a tough test as we get into the first test, and Rabada has already taken a wicket, which is really good to see. But Bangladesh, as Pothas takes another wicket, they're not going to be easy beats, Bangladesh. They've got a very promising side, some very good players in this side as well, such as Mahmudullah, Muhammad, or Rahim is pretty good. I'm pretty sure Haq or Shakib Al Hassan, he's good as well. So there is some X factors in this Bangladesh team that could be troublesome, and our record in South Africa hasn't been amazing. But if we can win this series to get basically back-to-back series wins over New Zealand and Bangladesh, ever since that India test, we would have been in really good form. As Rabada continues to steamroll this Bangladesh outfit, Mulder, unfortunately, he's very economical, as you can see, going at nearly 6 and or over 6 and over. But unfortunately, he's too valuable. I'm going to have to find a way to get his bowling economy down. Probably just some defensive bowling I might work on with him. As again with Ngidi, he was pretty much the X factor in that last Test series win against New Zealand, but he always is very economical. Like, you get the odd test where he's very good, but I don't know, like at least Rabada's dropped down a bit, and Ngidi gets injured probably because of my carelessness for not changing him too quickly. So we are down a bowler and a batsman. I don't think it'll matter too much for batting, because he doesn't make runs anyway, and he bats at 9, or bats at 10. But for bowling wise, this could be a bit troublesome. But we do get Bangladesh out for 365. A bit more than what I would have liked to concede against Bangladesh, to be fair. But we will go on and hopefully continue on to a win. Generally, our first innings have been deplorable as of late. Our innings is always saved in the second innings. So as Milan goes out for 9, I would like to see at least us can get a decent first innings total. So Zwallo's actually some signs. He's faced 79 balls, but he's a very defensive batsman. This Nyman guy, he is a gun. Been a really good pickup so far. Would like to see him hopefully make some more big scores, but yeah, as Zwallow goes out for 22, he was in the crease for a long time, so it's not like he didn't have his eye in. Hopefully Snyman can bring up another 50. I just got this really special feeling about Ben Bryson. I know he's failed again with 17, but he has amazing potential. If we can somehow get him to just play one good innings, I'm certain that it should really kickstart his career. So we see here the captain, De Kock, is hanging around a little bit. He's actually batting a little bit higher than what he was at before. And Snyman, unfortunately, is out for 80. Mulder and De Kock, hopefully De Kock can make a 50. And yeah, we keep losing wickets here. Unfortunately, I don't think we're going to make 300 unless De Kock can go really big here. Really, with Maharaj, you don't really know what you're going to get. He has the potential to be a really decent, like an all-rounder. He can actually bat. But, yeah, sometimes he's very inconsistent. So De Kock is leading the way again. De Kock has been a really good player, to be fair, this season. He was really average in the first season, but so he's played some really good innings, really captain-worthy innings in this save in the second season specifically. Mainly in that New Zealand game, he was really important, and even in one of the India games, he was pretty good. So yeah. Unfortunately, though, this is going to be a short season. But as De Kock makes 87, he's out. And we do make 300, but Bangladesh still have a lead of 65. We are down a bowler, so we're going to have to hope for some luck. It is only the third day. As Hassan goes out and Pothos comes in, that is another wicket. And we have Bangladesh at 2 for 16. And Rabada comes in to Shakib Al Hassan, and that is out. Rabada takes a wicket. Probably one of the leading wicket takers in the world in at the moment. He'd be nearly close to 50 wickets. But yeah, this is where we're going to be in a bit of trouble. We are down to 4 bowlers instead of 5. I know we can bowl Alga as an occasional off spinner, but we're going to have to hope we are going to get some wickets. Otherwise, Bangladesh will run away with this test. And Rabada, unfortunately, we don't want him to get injured. Alga, though, we bring in and he does get a wicket. Another wicket to Alga. Alga gets a 3rd wicket. So the part-timer has come in and got 3 cheap wickets. We are going to get Rabada back on and hopefully he can clean up the tail. Pothos comes in and he gets the wicket. We will take the new ball and we will put Rabada back on. Rabada does get him out, and we have a total of 330 to chase, with basically 2 and a bit days to go. And Muhammad Rahim does make back-to-back hundreds in this test. He has pretty much carried Bangladesh. So we do hope if we can win this will be another fantastic win. It is a lot to ask. I don't think we're going to play out a draw because there is basically 2 days left, or a day and a bit. I think it's a bit more likely we will be playing a result here. Whether we're going to be on the lucky side and can steal the result, or whether we are going to be, unfortunately, on the unlucky side. And to credit where credit's due, Bangladesh has outplayed us for most of this test. Again, can Snyman have a big partnership with Milan? If he can, we have a massive chance of winning this test. I'm looking for them to put on at least the 100-run partnership. Because these two, for some reason, just seem to gel. Like, they're basically like Marnus Labuschagne and Steve Smith when they come to the crease, or Virat Kohli and what's his name, the opener. Virat Kohli and Pujara, the number 3. There's a lot of examples throughout the world that just have batsmen who seemingly click with one another, and they're very hard to get out. And Milan, we will watch this. Will he bring up another 100? And he does. That is another 100, especially in the second innings as well. I think his record is quite unbelievable for getting hundreds in second innings. The aim here, though, is probably Milan to carry on. But I'm sure the wicket is deteriorating, though, as you can see on the bottom right. It's uneven. So Snyman hopefully can bring up another 50. We only need 130 runs to win. Can we do it? I don't know what that new record was. Maybe a partnership, because it's definitely not a high score. We are in the last day. We have to be cautious here. We have to literally go at this at one little bit at a time. Don't rush it, because we have a prime opportunity to win this test. A really good opportunity, considering we were in a position that was quite looking worrisome when Bangladesh did post a win of 330 as Milan goes out for 119 or 39. Can Snyman come in and get 100? His strike rate is a bit poorer. He has a lot of opportunities, but he seemingly gets out in the high 80s or 90s. So if he can get another 100 here, awesome. But probably a mentality thing is he gets bowled by Islam, another 90s out, which is quite unfortunate. We only need 50 runs to win. That's all we need. No, we're not going to play silly. We just need these two, pretty much, to carry us over the line, and it will be another fantastic performance to chase down a really to come back and win from basically and we do win. We basically chase down that total of 330, but that is the first set test against Bangladesh, and I will I'll leave this up and I'll see you guys in the second test, and that will be the last test of this save for this season.